Hey, it's your boy Deucy, and this is Ramen on a Friday, EP03. Today we're gonna get into a couple things, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I got my boy Peddie in the building. I got Kono the Iconic Lip in the building. How you doing today, Carrie?
I'm always feeling fucking nice. We got some shout outs for you today, Dev. Let them know.
Shout out to at Slight Thoughts, at Frizzy Ferd, at Wendell Saint, Crud the Guru, and Brands.
Oh, and I also want to give a special shout out to my man Guach, Lil Guach, and his fucking label, Love Struck Media. Go follow them. We'll have the at names plugged in the description. All right, let's hop into what we got to talk about today.
So today we're gonna get into the subject of fatherhood, man. Y'all really disappointing me. Really, y'all really disappointing me, man. Y'all making it really hard for me to listen to y'all music.
Who's that?
Everyone, actually, everyone, man. I seen the future conversations going back and forth. I seen the Rick Ross conversations going back and forth. I seen the Boosie conversations going back and forth. And honestly, I respect the game and I like the people, but man, y'all up for court today, man. Y'all up for court.
Yeah, they stand in trial today for sure. And it's crazy because I think the same thing. It's like, because hip hop has so many positive like things, and just like stardom and all this shit has so many positive things. But I feel like the appreciation of women is definitely like hugely undervalued.
Oh, definitely, man. Y'all making it hard for me to have children, man.
You
Jesus.
ain't lying. You ain't lying
Jesus.
though. You really aren't lying.
Like, yo, y'all can't just keep doing this, man. I'm reading all the comments, Future going back and forth with all these women. And, I saw that I posted, check out the Instagram, man. I posted the Alexis Sky thing where she said that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can turn cheaters, and disrespectful men into kings. I mean,
That's facts. That's a factual statement. Because
yo,
that just shows the double standard within it. At the end of the day, like it
hmm
is a straight double standard. Motherfuckers be trying to hate on a girl because she's fucking honestly not even doing anything different than what a male does in reality.
yeah,
And it's like, how you gonna hate on her when you in the same game, you in that same lane, and you're
yeah.
doing worse, if not the same shit.
These dudes are choosing to have sex with these terrible characteristic women, women with terrible character, and then they're getting mad when they get them pregnant. It's just so stupid. It's like, and then you dragging the girl through the mud. What does that make you look like? Especially while this Me Too movement is going on.
But we don't really know if those women are like bad characters though, because at the same time, these guys always jump on the train to just like immediately dismiss them as a bad character.
We're being
As like,
unfair
yeah,
to the women. We're being
exactly,
unfair, and then
exactly.
we're all of us are going, oh well, these women are gold diggers. These women are gold diggers. Who says that they're gold diggers? We don't know. From what you showed me earlier, Rick Ross had already been living with the Camille lady
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
So it's like you live with her. These kids are 2 and 3 years old. You had plenty of time to know if
Sign the birth certificate.
yeah, if they were
So
your kids or not. Like, you know what I mean? And you get mad. And then was really that comment that he made on his, like, whatever it was, maybe it was his IG. He said the fat bitch took the pregnancy test. Man, yo, that's just like, come on, bro. Like, I was kind of hurt by that because I was just like, damn, is Rick Ross really a good? I thought Rick Ross is like a stand up dude. Like, that's why I listen to his music, even though he always talks about bitches and hoes and money and eating chicken wings.
you
But
you know how I feel about
I
Rose.
love my lemon pepper wings, man. You know,
Yo, sometimes I do fuck with Ross. Not gonna lie, but I mean, yeah, shit like that, like it's yeah, especially like you said, like he calls this bitch a fat bitch, and I know I just called her a bitch, which is fucked up. But I mean, I'm not her fucking baby father. So, but he calls her a fat bitch. That's some pot calling the kettle black shit. And it's like, dude, like how's he gonna do like these things? And it's like the DNA is confirmed and shit, bro. Like, and you were the one who fucked her raw and got her pregnant. Like, what did you think? No consequences were ever gonna happen from that? And like you said, like he's living with her and all this shit, like taking care of the kids. Why is it suddenly a problem now? That's what I'm wondering too. Like,
Yeah,
why is he
yeah.
suddenly? I think he's just looking for sympathy from the outside or some shit. Like, oh, look at, and that's what I don't understand either. It's like, bro, you a fucking millionaire, whatever. How the fuck are you gonna complain about paying for these kids?
Yeah, exactly. I just be looking at it like, come on, bro. Like, damn, man. Like,
How,
we're fucking up, bro. We're fucking up.
yeah, yeah. As a male witnessing this, we are fucking up. But like I was telling you this a minute ago. It's been like that though when you think about it, because like our culture, and I'm not even gonna like put this on hip hop entirely. I think our human culture, what's it called? Degrades women, and it's like
Oh yeah, it's always been like that.
and
I mean,
we
go all the way back to like the 50s and the 60s and all of
longer
that.
than that.
Like women have always been like propped up to be like disrespected, pretty much.
They
And
they were been viewed as property a lot.
exactly, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, and when she stops acting like property, she's no longer like straight. Like you don't fuck with her anymore.
I don't fuck with that shit at all.
I don't understand it
and,
either.
and it's like I have a mother, and I have 3 sisters. So it's like when I see these comments, I'm just like, dude, who are you? Why are you doing this? Especially the future Eliza Rain situation, because this is like, what is this? His 9th baby mother.
Yeah.
Like every single time he gets somebody pregnant, there's some type of issue, and he's dragging these women through the mud. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. What are you doing wrong, my nigga?
Exactly.
We need to sit and think about your character.
Exactly. And it's like, bro, this is like the 10th time, like you said, because he literally hops on the social media and starts dirting people immediately.
Dragging them through the straight mud, bro.
Immediately, dude.
Dragging them.
And
Like,
what's crazy?
some of them are funny though. Some of the comments they be making be funny. I'm not gonna sit there and say they're not funny. Like
they are funny. We can't even lie. Yo, it's like when you watch one of those fucked up humor videos, like where like they tee somebody and they don't even deserve to be fucking teed or some shit like that.
You gonna laugh, but was it right?
Yeah,
It
you're
wasn't
you're
right.
gonna be like, I'm fucked up.
Man.
For
I've been in that position before. Walked outside. When you leave the porch very early in your life, you get in really bad just like situations, and I left the porch and I was not supposed to.
Yo, you got corn that left the porch too early.
I left the porch too early, and I've been teed for stuff that I shouldn't have been teed for.
And
but.
I don't understand. I just don't understand that. And like, and people just continuously just like they appease and they just let this behavior go that's toxic as fuck, like Future and like so many other rappers in reality who do things that are not cool, or at least everyone's vocally like, oh, that's not cool with me, I don't fuck with that. And then when Future drops his new thing, everybody's
dropping it. His album came out this week.
Exactly.
And I'm wondering if this is promotion for his album too, because his album came out this week, and he's been arguing with a lot of females, a lot. And I'm just like, yo, is this gaining you fans? It's kind of weird. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I feel like you're probably right. I didn't even know his album came out this week. But I mean, bro, he's in the headlines. Like you said, like fucking, he's out here.
As long as you stay in there, and stay relevant, it's cool. And I don't think that makes any sense. You can't just go around doing whatever you want just to get headlines. And I think that's what people are doing right now. And I guess I'm on deaf ears, but by saying it over and over again. But where the fuck is your character? Like,
I really that's probably been a thing since like the beginning of time, like fucking people doing bullshit, like making up bullshit to get fucking to get attention and all that. But it is crazy like how much more frequent it just becomes now. Like I feel like the more advanced we're getting, the dumber we're getting. Like the more stupid our habits are. Like the clout chasing.
I saw the not the Future thing. I saw the 50 Cent interview, and that really bothered me too. And comment if you have anything to say about this, but that relationship between 50 and his oldest son Marquise is weird to me, and it kind of reminds me of my relationships with my family, because I have more than one father figure in my life, and nowadays it's you don't really want to express your feelings. Like the older guys, the older guys, the older generation, they really don't like expressing their feelings to their children.
How did the video make you feel? Like of 50 explain him and his son's relationship.
I just think he's being unfair. Like he brought Marquise around these people, like all of these people, and then he's getting mad when he takes pictures with them. And then when you told me that he's drugged Marquise's baby mother through the dirt and all that other stuff,
he's been hateful.
It's just like, come on, 50.
Yeah, and that's not out of character for 50.
Yeah.
And it's like, but like, how do you feel like that video? Like, did you like see any comparisons, like any like things that you could relate to, like with 50's father, like fathership?
My dad was like that. He
tough love.
Yeah, tough love, and he always was just like, like I said, I've had 3 different father figures, and all 3 father figures have all been like tough love, and my father, he was kind of like, when 50 brought up that thing, like most of all my friends had kids when they were 15 years old.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like my father, because he was kind of like, he kind of would assume that I would know certain things and how to react to certain things. And that's not really fair, because I didn't grow up in the same time zone or era that he was
exactly.
in. So like, how am I supposed to know that these things aren't right? You have to really explain these things to your children. The same way as like me, when like I said about leaving the porch too soon.
Mm-hmm.
My parents didn't want me to leave the porch, and they didn't want me hanging out with like people. My mother put me in a really good position in life. Like, she made sure that I wasn't around certain people, and I spit in her face by hanging around certain types of people. But I feel like my parents didn't really explain to me how serious it was to not hang out with these people and make these decisions.
I think what you said had like crazy value, because when you said that your father expected you to fucking know what you were doing was wrong when you're just a kid, I feel like that pertains to this situation so much. Like, I feel like he like doesn't realize like he needs to like tell and maybe he has told his son like that shit is not cool, but it's like, have you really been thorough enough, and have you tried hard enough like to like make him understand?
You're the parent, bro.
Exactly.
You're the fucking parent. Like,
exactly.
So like, how do you, like, when you drag someone through the mud, when you said, oh yeah, in the part when he goes, how long can you love something that don't love you back? There's been plenty of times my mother felt like I didn't love her, and she still never gave up. So that excuse is like slim to none. It doesn't carry any type of value.
I think, all right, to contrast with that, I want to be like this. Maybe he should do. I'm not saying he shouldn't like love his son or whatever, but maybe he should take this like extreme disposition towards his son to teach him a lesson, maybe. And maybe that's what he's trying to do. Because maybe he doesn't like mean everything that he says, because I mean, a lot of us are like that. A lot of us say things that we don't mean. Like, so we say shit that like is super hateful and is super fucked up, but like sometimes you're in the moment emotional. And I mean, he didn't seem emotional or like he was like being impulsive.
I don't think he had any type of emotion at all.
Yeah.
When I watched that thing,
yeah.
And it was disturbing, because he didn't have no.
He was mad serious.
He didn't flinch. He was serious.
Yeah.
And normally 50 Cent kind of like makes jokes or make light of situations.
Mm-hmm.
He made no light of that situation at all, and that's disturbing, because you make light of all these other situations, but when you're talking about your child, you make no light of the situation. And like I said, I kind of got on this with episode 1 is, you listen to someone's music and you find out that they have no character, but you still decide to listen to them. You know what I mean? And I'm guilty of it too, because I'm still gonna listen to the new. If 50 Cent drops something right now, I'm listening to it. I don't care what nobody say.
You know I am.
I'm listening to it. If he drops it, I'm listening to it. But does that make it right?
Does that make what he said right?
Yeah.
No, not at all. And I think I think that, and that's one thing that I want to make clear is that I don't support what 50 was saying, and I don't support it. But I'm trying to like look at it from his point of view and look at it from an objective point of view where there's no bias. And it's like maybe he's doing this because he wants to show like his son, like, yo, he is not cool with what he does, what he's doing, and all this shit, and maybe he wants to like rekindle that shit.
Maybe he said it because he expected Marquise to see that interview.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I agree.
Yeah, because now, 50's not the only one at court. Marquise is too. Because when 50 told that story, I know you watched the video, but when 50 told the story about him with the child support and Marquise having to trade in his chains for something new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's at court too, because it's like,
I agree, because 50 said some true shit in that interview too. He said that the baby mother, which is probably true, she was making the kid feel deprived when he had things that 50 didn't have. And I really relate to that myself, because I know, like,
my dad always is like that. I didn't have this, but you got it.
Exactly.
You know, I had the newest Jordans. My mother bought me the newest clothes, everything. I never had to ask my mother for anything. She just gave it to me.
Exactly, and that was facts. You feel deprived when you're really fortunate, and I think that's like,
I don't think I ever had that problem because I got picked on because I had too much.
I did too.
When I lived like around certain types of people, like mainly hood, like dudes that were hood, and they realized that I had more than them. Whew, it was bad. It was bad. I had to fight every day I left the house.
It's weird because like kids my age wouldn't pick on me because where I'm from, kids had a lot. Like people in general had a lot. So like in reality, I did, and that's what I'm saying. I would think that I didn't have enough when really I'm fortunate. But like my brothers always would be like, you're spoiled, this and that. Like, shut the fuck up. Like you I had this, you have that. Like they would make sure that I knew that I had a lot. But still at the same time, you thinking that you don't. Like, and I didn't realize how much I had until like maturing and like having to pay for my own shit. Like, and realize like, damn, like this shit is bread. Like
your parents ever tell you that when you buy something to take really good care of it?
Oh yeah,
because it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah. I love animals. So like having pets, my parents were always like that.
Oh yeah,
like,
you really serious about your cats.
You gotta fucking take care of these animals. Like if you wanted a fucking dog, you better walk this dog. You better fucking pick up the dog shit.
My mom wasn't having that, man. She wasn't letting me have a dog. She felt like I was never going to take care of the dog.
That's the messed up thing about most like being a parent is that half the time that shit really, I know that shit definitely happened for me. Like my mom took care of my dog more than I did in reality. Like I participated, but she did the most, the hard work. She did the heavy lifting. So it's like,
What about the Deucy thing, man? They need to take his phone away from him.
I think that's the big.
Like
I think that's
phone
the theme.
needs to be taken away from him.
I think that's
Deucy,
the theme with him.
I know you're probably never going to listen to this, but if you do, hire a publicist, please.
Literally, like it's Deucy because he type in all capitals.
Yeah.
It's not Deucy when it's in grammatics. Like it makes sense grammatically. There's punctuation.
What did you think about the comments that he wrote?
Like, it's crazy because there's so many things that I'm like, I have so many questions for him.
Yeah,
because like, yo,
he's leaving us without the answers to the questions. He's just posting and then we're seeing it.
I know, and yeah, we're like playing detective. Like we're like trying to piece everything together. Like, because I don't like. Dude,
I seen a live of his baby mother one time talking like a lot of smack about him. And I think that's what he was referring to. But we're on the outside looking in. So we don't know how he takes care of his children.
And we don't know if she's full of shit.
The only problems I had with the comments was, like, the first thing he said was, y'all saying I'm a deadbeat dad, but I'm paying child support.
Yeah, that was stupid, honestly.
That's the stupidest thing to ever say. Because paying child support is have nothing to do with fatherhood. Nothing.
I think that's an issue with a lot of people in general. Not even just like fathers. People think like you can like fix a situation just by a dollar sign. It's like
Or if I give them money, it'll
exactly
help. If
some
I give them money.
some situations that's true, but most of the time not really. Just because you give someone like, oh dude, sorry I did this fucked up thing, here's like $10. Like, nah, bro. Like it's fucked. Like giving someone rides all the time. And you're like, yo, I need some fucking gas money, and they give you like $5, but you've given them like 1,000 rides.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that doesn't mean shit. Like,
yo, I've been in that position a million times.
Yeah, and just like with the child support thing. Here's a check. Now I'm a good father. Like, that's not how it works.
No, you're not spending time with these children, and on top of it, when you do spend time with them, you're posting pictures. I've seen this a lot. Instagram dads. Like, Instagram dads are wild, yo. In a picture with his kid, like, yo, I be the pappy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, come on, bro. Come on.
Bro, no, I have thought the same thing. Because, bro, there's fucking people. There be people my age, and I'm like, I swear you had this kid for clout. You had this kid
They had a kid just to say they had a kid.
Just to put him on Snapchat.
Yo, but that's weird though, because I never thought about that. Like, I just never been like, yo, I'm gonna have a kid, and then I'm gonna keep posting pictures of my child and letting everyone know that I take care of my child. When really I don't take care of my child at all.
Exactly. You just fronting for the gram. It's literally what that is. And I hate that. But at the same time, I think, all right, we'll be fair. Some dudes are probably great fathers who also spam.
Yeah, I don't think we speak about the great fathers enough.
Nah, we don't. We definitely don't.
I don't think anyone does.
It's
the same way as the whole baby mama. Like, the whole baby mother is being like so magnified
that you forget about the good moms.
You forget about the good moms.
That's a fact, dude. I feel like that with most good things, it's like the negativity for sometimes always grabs the headlines.
This is why I think reality TV should go away, by the way.
You're so right. You're so right.
I'm done with. Yo, we started it with Real World or whatever we started it with. Yo, VH1, if you're listening, just stop. Just stop. There's so many stories you can make up. It's only so many uncomfortable conversations that we can. I don't care about Alexis Sky having a baby with Fetty Wap. Like, I don't care. I don't care, bro. Like,
dude, that's the fucking thing that's hilarious about reality TV to me. That none of the that's how dumb like humans as a whole are. We're watching this shit, and for a time, I really believed this shit myself. I was like, nah, this shit isn't staged. This shit is not fucking scripted. It is.
It's definitely scripted.
It's all scripted. It's all fucking staged, dude.
And after a while, you start. I told my brother one time that reality TV is like a car crash. When you're on the highway and you're driving and there's a crash, like, you're so pissed that you're stuck in traffic, but you still have the nerve to stop and look at it.
Your eyes are glued to it.
Yeah.
And you can't help but just be like, is he dead?
So I have all the dudes that say they don't watch it. You're full of shit. I watch Love and Hip Hop. I watch Love and Hip Hop Miami. I watch Love and Hip Hop LA. I love Ray J. That's my man. Yeah, he the funniest one on there, to be honest with you. But to be honest with you, it's just, oh yeah, he's on the list too. You ain't cutting no slack, Ray J. Even though I'm a fan, you on the list too, man.
Ray J is such a character, dude.
Yeah.
You have to be a pretty bold dude to make a song called "I Hit It First."
Yeah.
That is fucking.
And that's the other thing, like
crummy.
All these things that you're doing to these women, yo. Like, you have a daughter. At some point, your daughter's gonna watch this stuff. Do you think they ever think about that?
He better be an understanding dad, because if
his
daughter
starts making these decisions,
you can't fucking throw her to the
Harvey situation.
That is a fact. That's a fact. Honestly, Steve Harvey, I don't know Steve Harvey like that. I'm not even a big fan of him, really.
My mom was a big fan, and I watched a lot of the Def Jam comedy. I think it's cool that he changed his life around and that he doesn't curse in his stand-up.
Yeah,
and, you know, what's the show he's on?
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
And I think he has his own show.
He has his
own
called
show.
The
Harvey Show
Think
or
Like
something?
a Man. That's the other thing. Watching Think Like a Man and then the book. And then him saying, like, talking about treating women right and respectful. You would think that he would get upset about his daughter being treated this way.
But see, like, he probably is, in all honesty. But you gotta look at it like he's being a great man because he's not upset. Because he's letting her be free. Because it's like, bro, what you really should just do is just be supportive. Like, even though you like don't come.
Man, I don't know, man.
Bro,
I don't know if I could be supportive of this. I'm telling you, I would lose. He's really good with composure because I would lose my mind if that was my
But
daughter.
imagine how he would look if he was like, oh, she cannot be around Future, blah, blah, blah. Like, she cannot do that. He looks possessive
She
and
dated P.
crazy.
Diddy at some point, I think.
What the fuck?
And the son.
Of P. Diddy?
Yes.
Bro, yeah. All right, Steve Harvey has some next level composure. Because fucking, if he is cool with her doing that, like, P. Diddy's like fucking 50 years old or something, dude. And she's like 20-something.
And yo, and how do these conversations go with these dudes? Because, you know, Steve Harvey has a certain type of amount of money.
And
so he has to run into these dudes at some point.
I was about to say, you know Steve Harvey and P. Diddy met before he started dating his daughter.
Yeah.
So he's probably looking at him like, what's up, Steve? Like,
does that make you uncomfortable? Would that make you uncomfortable?
For sure. Like, bro, that's like, yo, yeah, that's literally like you see motherfuckers like from like your past, like a dude who you thought was your friend, now he's like with your fucking daughter. It's like, bro, you my age. Like, what? How are you doing this?
This is
like,
sick, bro.
Exactly.
This is sick, yo. Oh, I watched Future do the same thing when he drug I don't want to get into this guy.
He's drug like every girl.
No, last week he drug 6ix9ine baby mother through the mud when she was in the Lamborghini with Rista Kid. Like,
wait, so his baby mother was in the lab with somebody else?
6ix9ine baby mother, they don't even date. But they was in the
no wonder she read his court papers.
She was hanging out with Rista Kid last week, and everybody was going crazy in the comments, like watching them, like her get out of Rista Kid's Lambo, and like, you know, I don't know.
It's crazy, like that. I feel like all that clout is really because of 6ix9ine, though.
And I know I talked about 6ix9ine for 3 episodes. I don't want to talk about him anymore. He's just been drugging out. It's just ridiculous. But Sarah Molina, I think that's her name, Sarah Molina. You know, she read those court papers. Like
it makes sense that she did that now, because I thought they were together. Honestly,
no. And then she talked about the other baby mother. Did you see that clip? It's another baby mother that her too. Like, now she wants money, and she's saying that he never gave her no money.
Dude, I don't know why these dudes do that. Like, I don't know why they're like, I'm not paying or whatever. It's like, that shit is like taxes. It's like, you're gonna pay this.
Yeah,
you're going to fucking jail. Like,
yeah, take care of your children. Take care of your children. Take care of your fucking children.
And that's one of the only things I respect about. That's the only thing I respect about. Like, one of the only things that out of that video I respect about 50. He was like, I pay my shit that year. He pays it off the jump. And I don't know. He said 1.360. So I assume that means $1,360,000. That's fucking crazy.
So, I mean, this woman
has
a ridiculous amount of money, and she still hasn't. Like, what's going on? Like, what happened here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is she doing with her money? And what? I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, I don't know why. It's crazy to me how much money, like, you have to give for child support. Like, to me, because it's like,
child support laws have to be changed at some point.
I agree.
I think Obama tried. He tried with, like, he went like straight on ahead with it. Like, can you Google that?
Dude, that would be awesome if he. I mean,
I'm gonna get somebody to Google on what Obama did for child support.
And it's crazy, like, that fucking. That, like, I feel like, dude, those laws are literally set up, like, to fuck people over.
Yeah,
like,
because how can you? Okay, so in Maryland, I don't know about other states. If you don't pay your child support, they will take your driver's license, right? So,
Jesus.
So how are you supposed to provide for your child if you can't get around in your car?
You can't even. But bro, I feel like it's like a big fucking scheme. Because they literally just build it so they can just get you on like the next thing. You don't pay the child support, boom, there goes your license. You driving without a license, boom,
You're going to jail.
Here's a
So it's like an endless downfall.
Exactly.
And then these dudes are being looked at as, yo, I've been in the probation office because I've been in some little stupid situations, and that child support wall is amazing. There's a lot of dudes on that wall. Yo, and I wonder how these dudes feel, like their mugshot on the wall, like, he does not take care of his children. Like,
bro, unfortunately I've never fucking been to that joint. But dude, oh my god, and that's the thing that's and
yo, that should be like that's like a wall of shame too.
that is a wall.
Like if I was on that wall, I would immediately be like, yo, I gotta pay this. Cause like, and then you're not thinking about the bitches that you fuck with. Like, what if a bitch that you fuck with end up on probation or works at the office and sees you, and you never told her you had kids, and she looks at the wall and sees your little mugshot on the wall, and it says he does not take care of his children.
Fucking bum.
Yeah,
dude. And the thing that's crazy is just like, dude, a lot of those dudes could just be broke as fuck, like, cause that's what happens a lot of the time, and that's why it's stupid to me. Cause I think like I don't know the laws. Fucking, I'm gonna research them shits. Cause I'm probably gonna have a kid one day and probably have to be in the same boat. But like I'm pretty sure the shit is percentage based or something like that. Cause that's why gold digging is such a thing. Is cause the richer you are, the more you have to pay for the kid and all that. So the more well off you are, the bigger the check that she's gonna get, and that's
just like that's ridiculous. And like I don't know, I think it's the same as is it the same as alimony? I don't know. And I tried to look up the what Obama did for child support. If you watch this, please comment below. Please comment below because I want to know what Obama did for child support.
Yeah, I do too. So please let us know. And
I know Donald Trump ain't do shit for child support.
He's probably paying it himself.
Yeah.
He's probably up in the office like, how the fuck can we make this go away?
Yeah, think about how R. Kelly's kids feel.
I mean,
yo, did they get picked on at school? Like, I don't know. Did they?
I wonder. I mean, how? All right, they probably, dude. Even if you get picked on, you're R. Kelly's kid though. It's like, motherfucker, I got bags. Like, how bad can you feel?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, they can't be blamed for like the sins of their father or whatever. And it's like,
yo, I don't know, man. It's a lot of people, that been in situations like it's unfortunate for them, but their parents have done things, and like you see it in school. Like you see like kids picking on like, haha, your daddy's a rapist. You know what I mean? Kids are cruel nowadays.
They really are. They really are.
Especially, we were just talking about internet bullying. Like, kids are cruel nowadays. So,
dude, and then
we got part 2 of the documentary.
Like, dude, I've never watched part 1. I don't know. Dude, the thing is, like, I just can't stomach stuff like that. Cause it's like, bro, that is just too fucked up for me, dude. Like, I don't like, and maybe I'm just being evasive, but it's like that's like some reality shit that I don't like to think about, because like yes, the shit really happens, and no, I do not.
It's reality. But it's what you see, and what you see is what you get.
And I just don't like. I don't like how like we should definitely be like there to support these like ladies who like get raped and all this shit, get assaulted sexually. But it's like, I don't agree with like the whole televising the shit and like putting a camera and like being like, all right, tell your fucking story.
I agree with it, because some of these dudes have gotten away with gotten away with it for a very long time, and now they're trying to put them at the forefront. But I feel like some of them are just like, they're dragging this thing on, man. They're trying as hard as they can to make like the situation a certain way.
I just feel like, bro, like I see what you're saying, but I just feel like, yo, is it necessary to put these people, like, put a camera in front of these people's face?
Yes, because it'll make them pay.
It'll
make them feel better. One, some of these women that have been hurt and battered, they just want support. So if some of this stuff it's cool to do, It's okay, because some of these women just never spoke, and they're hurt, and or they're scared to even speak on it. And you finally get someone to speak on it, and that's what's going on. But at the same time, I had to feel like they're starting to take advantage of these women.
I think they are too. For sure. Cause that's what I'm. And to me, it's like you shouldn't have to get this fucking camera and make a whole fucking documentary just to fucking make a change. Like you should be able to just go to the fucking police, and he should just be in jail. Like they should be able to
that's
just.
not how it works.
And that's what I think is dumb about it.
Some of these dudes got good lawyers.
But bro, that's what I don't understand. Why the fuck does it happen now? Like did there really have to be a whole documentary and shit? Like
yes, it was a whole sex tape about him.
So bro, it's not like, dude. To me, that is some like legal fucking problems. Like those are like problems with the fucking law system, if anything. Because you shouldn't have to fucking make a fucking public documentary where like all these people have to like go in and fucking tell their like story and fucking bring this whole thing to light. Like they shouldn't have to publicly let every single person know. Not every single person needs to know that. Like just the motherfucking judge
that's the same way
and the jury need to know that.
That's the same way I feel about like all of these situations I just brought up to you. The Future situation, the Rick Ross. Like, dog, we get it.
Exactly.
We get it. Some of these women are gold diggers. We understand that they're gold diggers and they're chasing after you. But you slandering them on television does not make your case any better. We should have learned from Antonio Brown. You know what I mean?
Bitch looking for a come up.
This bitch was looking for a come up. He sounded so ignorant in all them text messages.
But bro, all right, see, the only thing I feel about that situation that's different, like that situation, I'm not saying it was a good thing, but seeing what happened with him, you see things that I feel like weren't picking up on beforehand. No offense, how fucking clearly like thoughtless he is, and like
I think he has CTE. But that's for another episode, guys.
Like there's underlying problems with that dude that we did not realize were there until this happened, and then he just immediately hops to social media and goes crazy. And it's like, dude, then we finally see, like, oh, like, something is not right here. Like he needs help.
The other thing we have to pay attention to, and I'm guilty of this too, just because you're 30 or 40 years old does not mean that, like, you're mature.
Absolutely not.
I think the male, like, they say that the male matures slower than the female. And clearly looking at all of these things, like these men, I don't care if you're 14, 30, or 47, like age does not make you mature.
I agree, yo. It really means nothing. Your behavior, your demeanor, and your character. That's what really like is the maturity. Cause dude, there's motherfuckers who are my age. Like I've told you, there's motherfuckers who are older than me, and I'm like, yo, you acting like more of a kid than me, and you older than me. Like, get a fucking grip. Like,
yeah, get it together.
Like you're a little too old to behave like that.
Like when Deucy made that comment about getting his kid's head, getting his son's head. Like, yo, come on, bro. We didn't need that information.
Dude, I was about to say that too.
We didn't need all that information, Boosie.
That's
we didn't need it, bro.
Yeah, and that's some private information. Like, you should not tell anyone that, because I'm pretty sure that's like illegal. Like,
it's like child pornography.
Yeah, it's like abuse. It's at least child abuse. Like, and secondly, it's like, dude, that is like your own family private information. Like, that's between you and them. Like, and now it's like a public debate, and like that's not cool.
Yeah, and everyone's like, now you're getting mad. The people on your DMs telling you're a bad parent.
Exactly.
You are saying this stupid shit. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you should have thought about what you were saying and what you were doing.
Yo, I got an uncle. What's up, Uncle Reggie? I got an uncle that came to me one time and told me that, like, wow, my dad's calling me in the middle of the episode. It's awesome.
Irony.
I got an uncle that told me when I was a kid, and I wonder if he remembers that he said this to me. He always said, you talk a lot. You need to start thinking before you say things. And ever since then, I've kind of I'm not going to say I'm good at it yet. I've been working on it, but I still kind of think before I say things.
Yo, shout out to Uncle Reggie. Because,
Yeah.
yo, that is something that you would tell me all the time. And the first many, you probably told me that shit tens of thousands of times. But, dude, after a while, it really, like, you start to be like, what am I? Hold up, before I make this decision. And I feel like, everybody out there, you should listen to that advice, too. Think before you act. And think before you speak. Because a lot of the time, what you're going to do at first might not be the right move. Like... That's why,
dude. I'm guilty of it.
Me too.
I've said some crazy
hundreds of times over
stuff, man.
Me too.
Look at my Instagram, man. I done said some crazy stuff on I done posted some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? My girlfriend has made me realize some of the stuff that I done posted, like in the past. You know what I mean?
Bro, I don't even.
Like, whoa, I posted that. My bad. You know what I mean? I didn't. Oh.
Yo, your face right there.
Because it's the truth. Like,
no, you are not lying, bro. I do that all the time. I'll be like, dude, I'll look back and I'll look at old social media posts and shit I used to do, and I'll be like, bro, I'm looking at them like they're fucking Egyptian hieroglyphics. I'm like, oh my god, like we were savages back then. We were using sticks to battle? Like, Jesus Christ. We didn't even invent fire. Like,
yo.
Dude, and I'm just, like, ashamed. Like, and I mean that.
Nobody, you know what I'm surprised about? We bashed, what was it? Adrian Peterson. when he had on videos about beating his kids, yo. And you know my stance on
yeah, that
ass whoopings.
We should talk about
Yeah,
that.
we doing a fatherhood episode. Might as well get into ass whoopings. You know what I mean? You know my stance on ass whoopings. My parents whooped my ass on a regular basis, but I think I deserved it. I was saying a bunch of stupid shit.
Honestly, I agree. I really do agree. And I want and there is a difference between ass whoopings and child abuse.
Yeah, there is.
Like
but no,
really.
I didn't get abused because I know my mother probably gonna listen to this. I didn't get abused. I got my ass whipped for doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Dude.
Right?
No, and me too. And I feel like that's also the value in maturing and shit. Is you realize, just like you said, you realize like looking back. Because when you're a kid, you get your ass whipped, you're like, yo, what the fuck? How could they do this to me? And then, like,
your father ever beat you and then try to be nice to you with the trick afterwards? Yo, my father used to do that. It's okay, I can cry with you.
Yeah, all the time. My dad wouldn't even try to be nice. He'd just be normal. Like, he would fuck me up, and then he'd be like, dinner's ready. And I'm like,
dinner's ready.
You just scarred me. Like,
you hurt my feelings. I'll be still crying. My father like, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. You weren't supposed to do that.
I'd be looking for shelter with my
mom.
Learn
your lesson?
I'd be looking for shelter with my mom. Like, Mom, he did this.
Your mother just staring.
Yeah.
Like,
and she's thinking to herself like, I told him to.
But they never say that they did.
Yeah, they just love you. That's the point. Your mom.
Yo, the mother never tells you that they told. See, you wonder how them conversations went in the room. Perry did this today.
Yo,
I'm gonna whip his ass.
Your dad doesn't even say that. He just gets up. He just gets up because he just knows like that's my cue. Like, yo. This Dave East song had one of the fucking best and funniest intros. It's his mom, and his mom's getting him up for school.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, shout out Dave East. But, dude, his mom's getting him up for school, and his mom says, don't make me get your father. I've
heard that a million times.
Dude, that's the one thing that I was like, all right.
No, my favorite move was the fake like I was asleep.
Dude. My mom knew when I was awake cause I'm a heavy sleeper. Like, so my mom would literally just shake me, like almost like fucking choking. Like, come on, we're going to school. And then I couldn't be like, oh, I'm still asleep. Like, nah, you are awake, and we're going to school, dude. Fucking, and shout out to the moms for real.
Yeah,
I know this
shout out to all the
this
moms.
the
Shout out to all
fatherhood
the moms
episode,
out there, man. I know it's a fatherhood episode, but shout out to all the moms.
dude. And and that's the thing that I feel, and like ass whoopings, I feel like that it like creates a bond with people a lot more. Like that might be just like me and you and like people who have been in these situations and like came out and were all right. I'm sure there's plenty of people like we said, difference between ass whoopings and abusing. There's plenty of people who probably like had bad like outcomes from it, but I feel like that shit builds a really strong bond. Like I feel like because I've had those situations with my dad, my mom, my brothers, like where I've been in. I haven't beat up my mom, but like my mom smacked me around, and I feel like it's stronger. Like you like realize shit that you realize
It
why
makes you
that
sit
happened.
and contemplate stuff.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people, somebody gonna jump in here and say, "Whoa, that it's child abuse if you put your hands on your kids in general." You know what? If that's how you feel, that's your opinion. That is your opinion. But I'm gonna tell you now, some kids are habitual line steppers, and I was one of them. You know what I mean? If my mother didn't whip my ass, I was gonna keep trying to do what I was not supposed to be doing over and over and over again.
Fact. That is such a good point. And I think it brings it up to here. Honestly, all those times I got my ass whooped probably saved my future life.
Yeah.
Because all those times to get my ass whooped and realizing, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
It's like when
that's
watched a video earlier. It's like when a dude was talking about him being incarcerated, and it was like, do you like regret anything you've done in your life because you were incarcerated in a half of your life? And he was like, because if I was on the streets, I probably would have died.
Damn, that's real shit. That's real shit.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, no, I feel like exactly. It's the same circumstance. Cause like if your parent or who, no, it doesn't even have to be your parent. Like it could just be like a fucking everyday bully. Like if that person didn't whoop your ass. And they really aren't a bully, because if you're, like you said, over, like, stepping over lines, like, and they fuck you up for doing something that is just wrong, they're helping you. Because in the future, you're going to be like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Like, that dude fucked me up for doing that. So this dude probably will do the same. Like,
it's the future. It's what you're doing for the future.
It's trial and error. You got to learn.
Trial and error. But all right, guys, this is episode 3. Once again, I want to comment. I want to shout out at Slightly Thoughts. At Slight Thoughts, at Frizzy Ferd, Wendell Saint, Crud the Guru, Brains, and who was that you was talking about again?
Oh, and at my man Lil Guach, at his social media crew, it's a fucking Love Struck Media Group. Follow them, follow all of our peoples, follow Ramen on a Friday.
Please comment, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
And we out. It's your boy, Deucy.